Okay, welcome everybody. Let me just check that the live stream is actually live now. I think my internet's being a bit of a douche. How are we all doing? Hope you're all safe and well. Lovely to see you all. Hey up Robbie, hope you're safe and well. Thank you for joining. Joining me on the desktop as we speak. um, so Jeff's live stream was another amazing funny one this morning. I missed it because I was fast asleep. I'm like that some days. Some days I'm up at 2 in the morning. Other days I can't get up for love nor money. Let me just check the audio and make sure that that's all right. Yeah, that's tickety beat. That's good. Okay, I've no idea what I'm going to play this afternoon. Will it be Warships, Warframe? Will it be farming? Actually, I think we should have a little bit of Open Morrowind. I'm going to leave this thumbnail as is for all future live streams, and you won't be able to determine from the thumbnail what it is I'm up to. I guess you'll have to watch the live streams. But it's the first time in a long time I've been able to live stream and commentate. Lovely, thank you, Robbie. Much obliged. So, I would like to play through a bit of Morrowind. I've got so many games on the go at the minute. Bit of this, bit of that. But I think it's nice rather than just focusing on one game all the while. Yeah, I'd just been and done that dungeon actually. Let me just turn the sound up a bit because I can't hear the sound in my headset. That's better. So we've got a straight warrior and it's kind of old school. It's Open Morrowind with all the land expansions and that's it. There's nothing else. As you can see, I do need to clear my inventory out. There's nothing else added, nothing else taken away. And yes, he can die very quickly. So we'll see how we go. As you can see, he's already taken a bit of damage doing that dunny. I do need to go to the main city and sell everything because my inventory is about full, and then we can start questing, which would be nice. I have just given him a set of iron armour, what I've just looted from in that dungeon. As you can see, everything else we can sell. I've given him the iron sparkle sword because it's a long blade, one-handed, and that's his skills. So yeah, and we got the sparkle sword from this guy here. I could go ahead and buy the spear as a backup weapon, I guess, but then he'd lose the shield, and I do quite like him having a shield and a sword, sort of old school if you like, but we'll see how we get on. Hey up Cody, lovely to see you. Happy New Year to you, Rona. Hope you're safe and well. Have a great 2026. Of course, this is all being made and played on the Linux Mint, which we're on for the rest of our days. No distro hopping, no going back to microslop. I'm very, very happy that all my games are installed on the fresh minty Linux, and it should stay like that. So I'm guessing we've got an awful lot of streaming hours to do just on the gaming side, and that's without the Linux content. I have gone back to the default streaming key because the 1080p key I was using, it weren't that good actually. In fact, it was terrible. So let's see if he'll give us or she'll give us a ride to Balmoral. 6 gold. I think we can afford that. And here we are at Balmoral. Now I need to sell. I don't know what quests have got in here actually. Quests. We've only got report to Cassius Casade. Okay, so we need to go back to Sedanine once we've sold and get all those quests cleared up. And then we can walk here, I'm guessing. Or run, is the case maybe. Okay, let's go and see if we can offload this little lot. See who's got what in the bank. And what we can flog. Stop it. Where are you going, big boy? Okay, let's just go to... no, you can go around. Hello, love. What does she buy? Junk mainly, so she'll buy that. She'll probably buy that. What have we got here? The locked room, that's worth 200. She's got 700 gold. She will indeed buy it. I'm guessing she won't be able to afford all these scrolls. We're at 864 now. I'm just going to sell it. I cannot afford this transaction. Okay, max it at 700, so she's got a great deal at 700, and we've got ourselves a wedge of gold. I'll try and keep my eye on the chat, but I am watching the chat back on the phone. So if I do miss anybody, you have my sincere apologies. It's not done deliberately. I'll try and keep my eyes on the chat. Okay, what's this Chab got for sale? He's got 800 gold himself. Wow, 1,608 just for them scrolls. Okay, so let's offer him 5. And that's pretty much his gold sorted out. Let's see if we can sell him a bit of crap. You can take a bit of crap. If he buys it, which he does. 774. It doesn't leave a lot of room for negotiation, but nevertheless we'll flog whatever we can flog. He's only got basic iron armour on, and I think he needs an iron right bracer. Okay, so we'll do that. Goodbye, and let's go to the armour smith and see what we can relieve him of. And I think this is the armour smith. And of course the other nice thing is we're starting to now he will only buy armour and weapons offers.
Alright, I'm listening.
But he will repair our armour. So repair my shield. I don't want to really repair the battle axe. The boots you can, the cuirass, the greaves, the mace, the sparkle sword, and the rest you needn't bother with. Okay, so that's repaired all our stuff. Wow. So he's got 1,500 gold. so he can have all of this crap that we've picked up. For now I'll keep the longbow. I have got a steel battle axe and mace that he can have. Don't want any of that. Iron right pauldron. Have I got an iron right pauldron? Yeah. So we can have all of this. Armor rating 33. Really? And that's light armor. Okay, well you can have that for sure. You don't want to buy that, you don't want to buy that, and you don't want to buy that. I think we're about... oh, no we're not. Nordic Battle Axe, they can have that. We needed an iron right bracer, didn't we? I don't think... oh, what's this here? An iron helmet, which I don't have. We could buy the iron right helmet off of him, I suppose. That's a leech tower shield. Don't need anything leather. Okay, so that's about that took care of. To say the game runs and looks superb, and there he is. You gotta love Linux, haven't you? Surprised Jeff had so many crash instability issues with Black Mesa today, especially as Jeff is a Linux guru, but hey, I guess it happens to the best of us. So that's what I want to buy. How much is he asking? 165. We'll have that. We'll definitely have the arrows for sure. I don't think he's got anything else of interest to us. What on earth is that? Nordic fur. I don't have any gauntlets, do I? Interesting. So steel gauntlet would be nice. That's a short blade. Oh, that's a long blade. 9,000. Fiend katana. You get a bound long sword or a fire shield. And that's a short blade. We don't want short blades. I don't know. Sell a gold 600. Can we sell him some of this crap? Possibly. Does he want to buy this crap? Yeah, he does. Rating 39. We'll sell him the chitin shield then. I guess we're about done. We'll take 600 off of him, and we should have taken... yeah, so we've got the devil spear, and we need to equip that shield. Maybe I didn't activate sheath weapons and shields. So, what have we got? So a carry weight is down quite a bit, 200, so we can equip those. And we could also equip the bow. Let's just go and see if the Chedmos up here will give us any dollar. Or let's see if they've got anything worth buying. Which hopefully they have, but you know, one just never knows. So we need to go back to Sedanine and do all of our quests. Mugwump. I think this person here has some finery. What have they got? Expensive left glove. I think this is all sort of yeah, we need to go and get that back, don't we? Sell a gold 1200. Oh, that's a shame they don't buy that. So well, they will only buy finery. Well, that's a shame. I don't think there's anything here worth buying. No, there's not. I mean, it's all stuff that we could use and equip, but being as we're just a plain old plate warrior, hack and slash, bit of a dumbass really. I have to say, he looks very nice in his outfit. Love his helmet, very nice. And I think, if I remember right, this is all stock vanilla stuff, unless any of the land mods have added stuff. What's that? I don't think there's anything else we need. Okay, so I think we're done. What we could do is equip him with the spear, which would relieve him. Oh, the shield's still equipped. Oh, that's interesting. So he retains the shield being equipped. I want to go Q. Okay, so we've got no spells or anything. We're very much a melee focused combat character, warrior with a spear. Does he really need to carry the shield around? If we get the magic spear out, well, the shield disappears, doesn't it? But anyway, let's see. Let's get our arses back to Sedanine, and we can start the game in earnest. Start mopping the quests up. Oh, what's oh, it's this thing down here. I don't know where that came from. I didn't even see it. A blue beetle. Oh yeah, I did add a monster mod actually.
Where would you like to go?
We'd like to go to Sedanine, please. So that the world is much more populated, hopefully making for a more interesting experience as we go throughout the world. Now, I do have Skyrim installed. We could have played Oblivion, Skyrim, something a little more modern and up to date. But, you know, I mean, I've got so much pleasure to have out of these older games. Okay, let's go in here. let's go and have a word with Chedmo. Recover some gold. I'll do it. Dankeschön. So we've got we've done very well actually. We've got 3k in gold. We've got a selection of weapons. And let me just think. I don't think there is marksman 1 to 20. I don't think there is anything else that we'd
On your way.
oh, I like your shield, big boy. Very similar to the shield that we've got, I'm guessing. So we've taken his quest, and we need to go and find him who's died. There's a bow. So let's wait here. It's midnight, so 7 hours should be fine. There we go. Let's use the Jeff key. So we've got our bow. We've got plenty of chitin arrows to tide us over for now. We need to go and find the taxman. So let's go and find the taxman and hope we don't drown in the process or get eaten alive by razorfish. And we can try our bow skills out. Oh, one shot, lovely. Yeah, we can live with that. Let's dispose of their corpse. And we even get our own arrow back there. Nice. I can't remember where the taxman was. I know he's around here somewhere. Just bear with me a second, or I'll be right back. And we're back. Hey up, TGM. Lovely to see you. Hope you're safe and well. Glad to see me back at it. I don't know if I'll ever not be at it. Just saying. Did we kill that? Hopefully we've killed that, yeah. So it looks like we're good and okay as an archer, which is interesting. Okay, so that's where the guy that Nufdet is the guy that we're after. I don't know if I can hit these. Something's attacking me. Where did you come from, big boy? I'm guessing we didn't kill that. Oh, we killed that. So we've got to aim just above it. Oh, got it. Hot diggity. Just call me Archer Ebeez, why don't you? And we're in steel, well, iron plate armour. Which is good. Cripes, how many crabs is that? Oh, this will be that monster mod that I've got installed. Which populates the world not only with existing monsters, but with a whole bunch of new ones. Just to make a little bit like I do on Fallout, just to make the world a little bit more populated, interesting, and feel alive, and make it a little bit more dangerous to go anywhere. But we must remember to dispose of the corpses, because I don't know what that is. I'm not sure that my PC is able to cope with all this extra added pressure. But as a guess, I'm not on microslot. I've not got all that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's loads of them here. Oh. Can we loot that? It's a brown beetle. Oh my god, there's loads. This world's going to be teeming with life, just saying. So we'll take the 200 gold. I was going to advertise it as Ebeez Complete Morrowind. It's not really Ebeez, is it? But I think we have done a great job on, I don't know what phrase to use. I guess bringing it into the modern age, making it look as good as it can do, without being ridiculous. Okay, so we've now got this quest, the taxman. We need to go and update it and have a word with Chedmo. Why he's auto running, I don't know, unless I've hit the toggle auto run key, but it's very welcome.
What assistance do you need?
Okay, so he's now auto running by default, which is fine. Let's just put that away, and he gets his bloody shield out. The problem is that game looks fantastic, by the way, and I've not added any texture packs or HD upgrades or anything like that.
Can you ask your question quickly?
What? Well, pay gold. What did I pinch? I don't know what I pinched. I must have, for some reason, pickpocketed him. Murder. Yes, I found 200 septims. Journal has been updated. I must have pinched something and not realised it. Okay. What we got left? We've still got 3k in gold. We've got a scroll. Oh, we've got these scrolls here that we need to flog. Okay. Well. Okay. So we need to find Chedmo's killer. So I'm going to go to the spear as my main weapon. So let's go and find Chedmo's killer, who's down here somewhere, and we want some of these for when we get back to Balmoral eventually. But before we go and tackle the killer, we can speak to her, and then we need to discover Fargoth's hiding place. So let's go and have a chat with old Chedmo here. The murder of honest man, I've only ever seen him get angry. I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, friend, and if you find out what became of Process's ring, it would case my heart. Okay. That should... Hello, my love. It should be enough to get us, hopefully, the quest. If we press J to bring the journal up, and we go to options and quests. Death of a taxman. I've told the truth about unfound on the corpse. Spoken to in Sadanine about blah blah blah. Wants to know if I found the tax. Yeah, well, we've done that. He seemed impressed with my honesty. Thal Valdano has mentioned to me an argument that processors have been having with foreign Gilneth. So that's the Chab that we're after. Okay. So let's go and find foreign Gilneth's house and have a word in his show like. Yep, this is the one. Okay, so I'm going to save it here, just in case I get my ass kicked, although I doubt it.
Wealth beyond measure.
The murder. No excuse for murder, and your punishment has been decided. It's death by spearing. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, he didn't really offer that much resistance, did he? To be honest. We'll have Techie's gold. We want that to give to her. Common belt tankard. I suppose there is some stuff in here we could pilfer, but to be fair, there's not that much in here that's worth us pilfering and taking. Let's read it, and we have got a book. Okay, and we can listen to Stephen Fry as we... Now, we need to do the other quest, don't we? Fargoth's hiding place. But before that, let's go and hand in the taxman quest and get the $1 for that. Okay.
Yes, friend.
And we've been given 500 gold. F5, Jeff Key. And that's a jolly good job, well done. Let's put a weapon away, because we don't need to walk around with our weapon in everybody's face. That's for sure. Okay, what time is it? It's midday. Well, I think there's a book up there we can pinch as well.
It's good for business to have representatives from Imperial building commissions here. We just need to all coordinate our bids and all should be well. Regulus is dead.
Some of the music is very World of Warcraft-esque-ish. And I don't know who pinched it off of who.
I never knew you were such a ruthless competitor, Deculus. Yes, this could.
Let's read this one, and it did indeed.
Changing about being in love, said Kepkajina Gramin Fang.
Lovely.
sometimes
Okay.
called the Wraith.
So
I haven't wanted to rob
we need to
anyone or
wait up
anything.
here for how long?
Why, the other day I saw the door wide
So
open
it's
for welcome
1,
merchandise,
2,
but my mind was fully
3,
occupied
4,
with what I
5,
should wear
6,
on my
7,
wedding
8,
day.
9, 10.
I've been out of the right society for very long now, frowned her friend Cargo approvingly. You never told me what happened to your first husband. You know, the one the shaman gave you. Torn apart by ash.
And there he is.
Kepkaina dreamily. It was rather saddish.
Yeah,
but I know
there he is,
nothing like that
skulking
had happened
about.
to Wodwurg. No life of adventure for him. He's practically an imperial. In fact, he is one. Did I tell you how we met? Hundreds of times.
Hey up, Jazz, how you diddly doing? Nice to see you, hope you're safe and well.
He refused you food until you promised to marry him. Have you ever heard of anything so madly romantic in all your life? Sighed Kepkajna, and then grew serious. I was going to say that I hope my old friends will wish me well, but as old Bosrio used to say...
Okay, we'll let him hide his stuff and then we'll go and nick it, and we'll equip his healing ring of healing,
Immediately after the wedding,
which will be useful.
Dagon fell, the gang will find some way
There
of
he goes, go on, put it in the hollowed out tree stump.
back to the light.
There's a good man.
As the days approached towards
There he goes, lovely.
there was certainly something sinister in the air that Kepkajna could
Yeah.
smell when she was not
Okay, so we can go and nick his stuff now.
dark figures seemed to shift in the shadows and disappear when approached. She recognized the clothing of some beggars near
And then we can... I think that's all the quests that Sedanine done.
which of the old gang
Oh,
was stalking.
actually,
These moments of apprehension were few.
I need to give her
Making arrangements
the ring.
for the ceremony to be performed at the very dungeon where Wodwurg was imprisoned.
Your journal has been 2 standard restore health potions had been added to your inventory, and the ring. So that's given her the ring, so she's happy girl.
To supply her own dowry.
And we've done our bit for society,
Ill-gotten gain to buy her beloved a truly
and it's quite nice to be able to listen to Stephen Fry as we go about our thievery.
wives of imperial
There we go, we can take all of that. We know that we're going to lose a chunk of that gold,
Dolcetta
but we will have the ring of healing
she had heard that Kepkajna
for sure.
bought Wodwurg a truly beautiful gift for her
And we
dowry.
can put them 2 recovered arrows back.
Kepkajna giggled, dashing from the room, half
Okay,
to her
so
beloved.
that's that quest complete.
Had been stolen.
So we can go and see Chedmo
But the wraith found
at
herself
the
irritated.
tavern upstairs and cash that one in.
This was truly the old gang's style.
I think we're about done with quests at
She
Sedanine
asked her handmaidens to finish dressing her
that
quickly,
I can remember.
pondered what the burglars would have done.
We got 100 gold and the journal's been updated. I don't... Oh,
Want something, friend?
There were obvious traces
everybody wants to know if I want something, friend. I think she'll...
she would have put it
I
under.
don't think she will train me.
Once the handmaids had finished, Kepkajna bade them
Okay.
to make certain that the ceremony went on as scheduled and not to fret.
So let's see if he's refreshed his gold yet.
To protect her gown from dungeon dust,
Has he refreshed his gold? Yes.
never before attempted to rob
Well, we've got a few bits and pieces that you might find
in hurting her physically.
interesting,
Style was to avoid conflict.
to say the least.
The lessons her mentor Cargol had given her had helped her avoid her
Don't want to sell the restore health potions. We'll keep those. You can have those if you can afford them. You can't really,
den of thieves,
uh,
unknown dangers of the crime,
but you can have them.
without, most importantly, ruining her dress.
I'll relieve you of your hard-earned
Delved into it,
cash.
might have made a miscalculation.
Okay, so
It was not until she found the small room hidden down a long corridor that she knew she was at the right place and that it was well suited for
we don't really need the tax
She grabbed the
record.
chest with her treasure within and turned
We've
to
got
face
2
the assault.
books that we could
Two of the old gang, Yoram
sell,
and
probably
Yoram,
at
Red
Balmoral.
brother and sister, were outside the door as
Okay.
they came from the room. They knew the wraith better than to taunt her. And they knew
So, I guess it's 11 midnight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. Beautiful. And Jeff Key. We're getting a lot of interest here from the ladies. That is for sure. Hey up, Craig, eh? You diddly doing it to you slip in. They have cash EB. You can tell it's an old game, they carry cash. Online payment only, sorry. Done the card. Right, okay, so let's just have a look at our world map. Absolutely massive, considering how small the game is. We of course are level 1 and we need to level up. Oh, that was stunning. And we've not had to use any of Jeff's Umo builds. Now of course we could hightail it. We could ride, I suppose, to Balmora, but I want to walk because I know for a fact there's a lot of discovering to do on the way. Why are we at 200? Is it because of the armour we're wearing? I'm assuming so, you know. Weight 30. 10. Weight 18. So the axe whistled over her right shoulder. In that instant, okay, I'm going to get rid of the shield off of him. And let's go exploring and see what nasties are in the world. That sun looks amazing. When you think this is such an old game and runs on a potato, I should have plenty of spec available to power run this game for sure. I think Jeff's PC is more powerful than mine actually. Oh, hello. What have we got here? I guess out in the open world the bow would do. Now I don't know what creature that... Oh, hello, a gar. Well, I've got to dispose of the corpse, I guess. And I don't know which way it is to Balmora. Peligrad and Balmora this way. Oh, Maria. Wow, looks like we've got a lot of stuff in the world. I don't know whether that's friendly or hostile. It's a flying jellyfish. Be on your way, big boy. Oof. Well, I don't know what it is that's scurrying around. Oh, well, they're butterflies. I didn't really want to be killing a butterfly, but anyway, we missed it anyway. Okay, so we've got a dungeon here. But I don't know if this is a story dungeon. Adrana Ancestral Tomb. I think that's a story dungeon, so I'm not going to do it. Obviously, as I come across dungeons, I'll do them. Sure, that butterfly's beautiful. Surely the butterflies are not going to attack us. Thought that was a beetle. I don't know if the beetle's going to attack us, so I'll preempt it. Blue beetle. Well, we managed to get our arrow back, at least. Okay. And I think there is some more dungeons along here to be had. As they say in Mass and Carry, EB away. Thank you, Craig. You know, I don't know what the world's best streamers. And I know you might raise an eyebrow at that comment, but I think me and Jeff both being on Linux definitely fit in the world's best Linux streamer category, just saying. Well, you could say I'm blowing my own trumpet, I guess, but look, you got to blow your own, ain't you? And I do need to keep an eye on that stamina bar. Because I don't think my endurance is all that. I have to say the world looks fantastic with Ebeez mods, just saying. And as I say, the only mods I've added really is the monster mod and the new lands mod. Yeah, I wanted her because she's got a quest for us.
What can I do for you, friend?
Hello. So she's in love with the nearby bandit who took her jewels. I will try to find this man, if only for love's sake. Yeah, she looks fabulous. Okay, let's go back and find Chedmo in that town. Some would say, oh my god, I've got to go all the way back, but it's really no big deal. Oh. Unless we come across nasty critters. That causes some heartache. I have to say it's running beautifully on the Linux Mint with all the mods. And unlike Jeff's streams, I am neither having my arse handed to me nor suffering crash after crash after crash. Pelegrad back road, main road. I think we'll stay on the main road to Pelegrad. And we'll go and find Spejmo. And as much as I like the bow, I think we'll make him your standard kind of warrior with Lassword under Shielden. And there might be somebody here we can flog to, actually. Thinking about it, I'm sure there's a place up there, look, that we can drain coin from. What it is they're going to buy. Well, looks like an armourer. Hello, big boy. Oh, I like the look of that. It's chitting. Yeah, let's go to barter. Let's see what gold you've got. He's only got 449 gold, so... was that fine Cassius Casades? No. Good. We need to keep Muri's left glove. Oh, steel left gauntlet. And what's the armour on it? 49 for steel. Oh, steel shield. It's 15 weight, and that's 18. That's actually heavier. So we'll take the steel shield every day of the week. Steel tower shield. Nah, steel shield is good enough. Steel helmet, I suppose. 49. What's our helmet? 33. So steel is a really, really good upgrade. But we don't have... we've only got one left gauntlet. We've got no right gauntlet as far as I can see. We'll have the helmet. Oh, we've got the left. Lovely. We've got the left pauldron, but no right pauldron. Oh well. Okay, so... okay, we'll do that. We'll then equip our stuff and upgrade him. I only wanted one, then why did I buy two? Chab. Still left, so there was no right. I'm just being a tit. Absolute tit. We'll give him the steel shield, lovely. Okay, and we should be able to sell all that back to him now. So he's got 316 gold. So we can sell this crap. We can't sell that. We can give them the tax records, we don't need to carry them around. And we can give them the crap if they want to buy it. We need to keep those, and those. Silver short sword. Bloody shame he hasn't got a silver long sword. Silver dart. Bolts. Glass arrow. Chitting short bow. I'm guessing he's got nothing else. He's got no silver spear, has he? Sorry, I'm just looking at having a quick butcher's. Because we need silver weapons for certain dungeons. No, okay, so I think that just about squares our admin away. Let's F5 at Jeff Key. And let's go and give him the lady's glove and complete this quest. Muriel's glove, here we go. Journal has been updated, and we've received the note. So actually let's have a look at him in his new finery. We do need a steel hubbard or a steel top when we can find one, and it would be nice to have a silver sword. I'm guessing the sword, the spear that we've got is good enough. I'm guessing we don't need a silver bow. But I'm guessing silver arrows would be nice. The armour values of steel is so much of an upgrade for us from iron. Oh, we need steel boots as well. So we need a steel hubbard and steel boots, along with steel gauntlets and steel shoulder pieces. So let's see if that woman's still meandering about down here. Hopefully she is. And we can complete, excuse me, that quest. Not had a nap today, so a bit tired.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Note from Nelios, yeah. Okay, so that should have completed that quest. Options and quests. The Beauty and the Bandit. Murray's asked me to track down. Yeah, next. Perhaps this rogue next. She suggested I visit a friend in Talarun. She believes I would do well to meet this woman and that we might enjoy her. I have seen stranger things happen over the past few days. Okay, so that's her as a happy bunny. I don't think these things are hostile, although they make a bit of a row. Is there a dungeon here? Yes, I thought so. Okay, let's Jeff key it here. Let's see what this dun is called. Cavern door to Adnumran. Guessing I didn't really want to do that. That's him dealt with. I'm guessing not everything's going to be as straightforward as that. Oh. And I'm guessing she's not going to have anything worth pilfering. Oh, it's a long blade that we could use. We're now in a spot of soap and bubble. What's in the crate, mate? Oh, we'll have the belt, and we'll have the amulet, and we'll have the ring. Nice, cause I think we can equip all of those, even though some of them are a waste of time in that they don't give us any bonuses, they don't. But we can equip them nevertheless. And we might find something in here worth having. Got to be careful because oh wait a minute, I've got some potions, haven't I? Only want one. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's restored our health quite nicely. I think we can equip that. Inventory menu item. Yep. So we need to buy some more of those. For sure. What on earth have we got in here? Anything? Large bell. Nothing of particular value there, I don't think. I could be wrong. Let's Jeff key it now that we've restored her health. And this is something that I am really looking forward to. Using everything. And we'll take your coin there, love. What's a fat law? I don't know what that is. Chitting short sword. Well, not really that bothered then, love. Chitting. What's that? Commoner's belt. We'll take your coin. But really, neither of you have got anything of said interest. Rusted chest, lock level 5. Well, we just happen to know how to pick locks. We'll have all your coin. What's this? A bottle and well, we'll have that because it's worth a few bob. And that is trapped, so we need a probe. We only need one. Trap disarmed. And we need to check that in future. That's well done, Ebeez. And really starting to discover. Oh,
The Hortator wandered through the morning hold, wrestling with the lessons.
increase the axe skill.
They were slippery in his mind. He could not always keep the words straight and knew that this was a danger. He wandered to find Vivek, his lord and master, the glory of the image of
I
Veloc,
don't
and
think
found
there's
him
anything
still places
else
in the temple of false thinking. There, clockwork shears
of
were taken
value
off
there for us.
a beggar king had brought his loom and was making of the hair an incomplete map of adulthood and death. Nerevar
Indeed.
said, "Why are you doing this, my lord?"
Okay,
Vivek said,
so let's
"To make
Jeff
room
key
for
it
fire."
here
And the Hortator
before we get our little furry butt handed
not
to
because
us.
of the impending new power to come. The golden warrior poet had been exercising his water face as well, learned from the drought.
Eat dirt, love. We'll have you coin.
Is this to keep you from the fire? Vivek said, "It is so that I may see with truth. It and my place
Well, you're
here
pretty
in the
confident then, love.
house of false thinking serves as
Considering you got
my
electrocuted.
The water face cannot lie. It comes from the ocean, which is too busy to think, much
No
less
decent
fire.
armour at all
Moving
worth
water reveals
taking.
Truth by its trembling. Nerevar said, "I'm afraid to become slipshod in my thinking."
So
Vivek
I
said,
don't know
"Reach
what's
heaven by
above
violence."
and below.
So to quiet his mind, the Hortator
There's
chose
a
from the
crate,
white rocks
leather,
named it and moved on to the first room.
leather,
There, Nerevar was greeted by the Parliament of Kratos.
bed.
They knew him
Well,
by
we don't
title
need to
and resented
sleep.
his presence, for he was to be a ruling king of Earth, and this was the lunar realm.
But we
They
can.
shifted
Oh,
around him in a pattern of entrapment. The moon does not recognize
that's really not the way I wanted to go,
nor
to
the
be fair.
representatives of kingdoms below
I'm
lie
guessing
nor
this
serpent
is the
or
way I
reptile.
wanted to go. I will take the
These are
bread.
ways of those that have
I'm not
migrated
sure that
and
he
become
can eat bread.
We seek no queens or thrones.
I will take your coin. Nothing else in there of any worth. We'll take that coin. What's your amulet? Expensive amulet. What have we got on? Common amulet. We'll take the expensive one for sure. What's in the urn? Not a sight. What's that? Oh, that's an egg. Okay, well, wasn't that good a dungeon, just saying. We got some useful bits out of it. But we do need to learn quite a bit of spells, and oh, hello. And we do need to learn all the potions and everything else, because we can die pretty darned easy. Was there something I missed there? No, that's wood. I thought it was a locked chest or something. But for sure, we kick their chubby arse. And we've got the healing ring on. Okay, so let's F5, Jeff key it, and let's do a master save. Ebeez, beautiful. Yep. And okay. So that's beautiful. Okay, so we'll try and find a way to Balmoral. Bearing in mind that I don't think they're hostile. I don't think they're hostile. No. It's probably more frightened of me than I am of it. Just saying. But we do need to keep an eye on our endurance. Balmora's that way. Over here. And it looks like we have said critter. Standard critter. Yeah, dead. Dispose of a le corpse. Just to keep the world nice and clutter free and clean. Being as we're on a very budget entry level machine. Let me just... Oh, okay. Just check that my mic is actually on and I'm not talking to myself and you're watching a silent stream. Oh, hello, what we got up there? Do we need to go that way? No, we don't. Balmora's this way. Oh, we're out. So let's go over here. Stop auto walking. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Caldera and Balmora are this way. Okay. I'm sure I'm going the wrong fucking way. I'm sure I'm going back to where it'll come from. Oh, that's Caldera. So we can pop in here and see what's about. I think that's in a quest later on Caldera. But at least we're getting a bit of map exploration done. Yeah. Oh, cripes, what were they fighting? Critter. Green beetle, let's dispose of the corpse. I don't think there's anything here of immediate interest without the quest. But nevertheless, we have uncovered Caldera. It's the Moon Moth Legion Fort. Pelagrad, we've been there. Seydanine, we've been there. Balmora, we've been there. We're on our way there.
Speak freely, friend.
Yeah, I really don't want to speak to you, big boy, quite frankly. So we'll give that one a miss. Oh, and our athletics skill increased to 41. Can't jump. What does this say? Balmora is over out. Yeah, so let's continue on our way to Balmora. And we'll see what we can see. And just enjoy it. Here we are. Okay, we've successfully made it to Balmora, where we can start our questing. Beautiful. Hello everybody. Hello. Woo. Ebeez here. Okay, so I'm going to quick save it, Jeff Key, and I'm going to master save it here. Okay. And there we go, let's save that. So let's exit the game. So we've made good progress on that character. And I want to load up the Warframe. Because I've discovered the perfect newbie account. And I'd like to share it all with you. So this is the perfect newbie account that has absolutely nothing. It's the noob's account. But it is perfectly set up, and I'll explain everything why as we go through. Hopefully it'll run okay, streaming the whole PC, fingers crossed. But this is why I've not put thumbnails, dedicated game thumbnails on the oh, that's not going to work. Let me just pop a light on because it's getting pretty goddamn dark in here. There's our beautiful little mag. Okay, so this is your perfect account that you want to work to. Taking it that mag is our chosen starter warframe. You want to add two of the warframes, Rhino and Volt. You want to add Volt for running all your Void Relic missions and anything that needs a speed buff, and also Eidolon hunting. You want Rhino for pretty much every mission. And we've got, oh, why is it red? We've got Mag as our starter warframe. Yeah, she's on the correct colours, that's fine. So, she's got absolutely bugger all, but she is only one mission away from opening up the Void. And I have bought the Driga blueprint. We need argon crystals, and I've got all the dragon keys as well. I've got the kunai themselves ready to, so we actually need 4 argon crystals, don't we? Okay, well that's going to be fun. But before we go for the 4 argon crystals, of course I've done her all in mint livery. We need to level her up, so let's go level her up, and then we can do that last mission to open the Void up. Let me know if you do like or you don't like this format underneath the stream once it's converted into a video. And I think, you know, the idea is that it's potluck. You never know what you're going to get. This is struggling like mad, but I'm assuming that's the internet connection. So here's our low level mag with absolutely nothing. Bugger all. Nevertheless, she's great fun to play as mag. I would not recommend mag or Excalibur as your starter warframe. I'd definitely recommend Volt. But look, it's your game choice. You choose whatever you want. I absolutely love mag to bits. I think she's great. I love Volt. Excalibur's okay. He's got his magic. Hit 4, tap 4 to win, which mag or Volt don't have. But they have other skills and make up for the shortcomings of the other frames. As I say, for everything else there's just Rhino. He will just get it all done. Mag, of course, is magnetic. And she has some cool skills of her own, including Scorpion from Mortal Kombat called "Get over here, come here." She can drag all the enemies to her. When she's high enough level, she can fling them up in the air, and she can also do cool things like put magnetic spheres either around herself or around enemies. Maybe I've got the wrong skill selected there. Let's see what 2 does. Not a lot. Damn, she's one athletic frame. She's levelling up quite nice, which she should do, to be fair. Okay, well,
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
as I say, I enjoy playing Mag. Doesn't mean say you have to play her. You can play whatever you like. I'll enjoy Volt, I enjoy all of them actually. But it's just so nice to have a noob account. I'm guessing she must have been either changed or updated. I don't know what that skill does anymore. Maybe I've got the wrong skill selected. Get over here. Come here. She can still do a heavy slam attack and inflict some terrible damage. But of course she doesn't have the abilities like Rhino has. Rhino, I guess, will just be my main frame. But when you've got this choice and this selection on the Linux Mint, you really are just spoiled. You don't need CachyOS, you don't need Bazite, Nabara or anything else. You just need good old basic Linux Mint right out of the box, as standard as it comes, and it will indeed suit you well. Oh, it's 2. It's 2, that's what I wanted. So I've got an opportunity here to change that. Customise key bindings 2. Back and confirm. Lovely. That's the skill that I wanted. I do love that skill. Oh. Okay, so I've done that wrong then. Chab, probably going to get kicked while I'm doing this, but for inactivity. So skill 2, I want that. And E, probably dying. Where the hell is E? Yeah, I want that one. Confirm. Yeah, and she's still alive. Okay.
Extraction is ready.
Okay, I need to sort this out.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
So options, key bindings, E. Right, that should be as done. Yeah. And she can do all this and reflect the damage back. That's better. Okay. Okay. Now we get in there. Forget that my mag is super low level and not modded as such, only rank 12. And I don't think she's Orican catalysted neither. There's only Rhino that is. But nevertheless, I thought I'd take this opportunity to spot level her up before we do the final mission to the void. Of course, we'll use Rhino for that, and we need to mint him up a bit as well, because I don't think he's minted up. She can certainly hold her own with the melee without a shadow of a doubt. She's rank 12, nearly rank 13. Hey up, Johnny, how you diddly doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you're safe and well. Well, I'm guessing she put that around the thingy, around the doo-doo. Boom. Well, she's lost her shields. And again. I don't know if she has 4. She does. That's an amazing skill, by the way, once you level it a bit.
Extraction is ready.
Oh, I'm
Unless
gonna
you
go.
can handle more of the enemy.
So you lot can stay, I'm gonna go.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Okay, so I know for a fact that I know what her main weapon loadout is. Okay, let's put her back. It's gorgeous. It's minty ship, isn't it? Just saying. Ebeez' Linux mint ship. Let's swap her over for Rhino, and let's mint up Rhino so he can be all black. I don't mind that, but we'll have his thingy is green, so he's got green lights on. Nice. And Anything else I want to add? Do I want to add any firmware? Not really. Okay, so we need to sort him out a bit with his stuff that he's got attached. Yeah, we've got the emblems. So front sigil, well, rotation wants to be 50, perfect. X offset, I don't think it can go any higher without looking silly. It wants to be just under, which is fine. Colour, well, it would be nice to have him minty, although that is the stalker sigil, which actually should be red. So let's go to the back sigil, and he's got the stalker sigil on there as well, which we don't want. We want the steel meridian. I don't think we have.
Pressure creates diamonds, yes.
Oh no, we have the Defiance. That's higher level. And we want that alpha down to bugger all, and we want to change that from red to white so it's barely visible, which is great. And then we want to mint up, sorry about this fashion framing, all his attachments, we want that minted. That's better. And it's got nothing on the legs. Yeah, we can have that on the left leg, and we'll also have that on the right leg. Beautiful. So he's a bit of a brick. Is our rhino. And we'll have green for his energy as well. Okay, so sigil Ciandana, he doesn't have one. We'll copy that. We could put that Ciandana on, or we could put that Ciandana. Oh, I thought we owned that. No, we don't. The only Ciandana we've got on this account is that one. Well, we don't need it, quite frankly. We do have some attachments. What about Efermas? Do we have any Efermas? No, we don't. Not a single Eferma. Has he gotten? No auxiliary, no Sigma. Invisible Iron's Rhino's appearance will not change when the ability is triggered. Wow, okay. Okay, so, alright. So, casting iron skin. Actually, I'm going to go for those. I think they look nicer. They look pretty darn cool. So what's the oh, that's nice. We'll go for those instead of the square ones, because that's the only choice. Oh, and he's got traily bits as well, which is nice. Okay, so he's done. So his primary weapon is the Boltor. Beautiful. And his secondary weapon is, of course, the Lex, which he needs to level up. Yep, beautiful. Well, I want to be green energy. Appearance, that should be green. Okay. So is he not got, no, he's got yellow. I don't know why. That should be green. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the taxi in the same. Beautiful. Okay, he's good to go, and I think 2 is his weapon of G. Looks fantastic. And is she upgraded?
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts.
No, not really.
That's all from me.
We've done nothing. What about quests? What quests do we have? We have the teacher, we have the Howl of the Cabro, which is a side quest. The main quest, we only have the teacher. Okay. Oakley dokley, diddly do. Actually, I need to change that, because that's all red and it wants to be mint green, just saying. Okay, so that wants to be I don't want green. We can take the orange. Well, it's gold, isn't it? But there is an orangey one that looks more like flame. Yeah. On the main melee weapon, that'll do nicely. Okay, his melee weapon is maxed. If we go to Phobos, he's got one more mission left, which is survival. Okay, let's go and do it. And then we'll have the void opened up, which will be nice. And he can start farming his argon crystals, and he can also start tidying up the rest of the stuff on the other planets that needs doing.
You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
Yeah, that does indeed give him his iron skin.
They have just shut down all systems.
Okay.
I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Yeah, where? No. Over here.
Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies.
And we wanted to take that out. Rhino doesn't care because he's got this layer of iron skin over him before they can even get to his shields and health. That's one of the reasons I love using Rhino so much, because he's just your worst nightmare if you're Grenier or Corpus.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Oh, didn't really want to do that, did I? Let's fill the life support up.
Has been replenished. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Okay, let's go grab it. Just here, what we're down to, 88%. Now you can play this game however you want. You don't have to play it melee. You can play it as a gunner. You know, always gonna do stuff. And as I say, I mean, our chosen gun of choice is the Boltor. But of course the Boltor needs levelling up. But the thing is, right, with Rhino you get the ability to do all that because of his iron skin. whereas normally you know you just die. His melee weapon is really strong at the minute, so that's what we're using for the majority of the mission. This is where the next one's going to materialise.
Capsule is now available.
And what we're on 76%, so we can use it.
Life support has been replenished.
Underneath, up and over, love. Have a bit of that. So where's his next life support capsule coming from? I do not know at this moment in time. Have a bit of that, bitches. We'll have some freebies while we're here. You obviously want to die. Hot diggity. Just decimate everything in our path. Okay, so the next one's going to be up here that spawns in.
Additional life support has arrived.
What we're down to 77%, which is fine. So let's get him to said capsule. We'll have the ruby dough. We need to use that.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause.
And we got a load of endo, so we can actually
If you need it.
go ahead and complete the mission now, and then the way to the void should be open, fingers crossed. We'll grab this freebies while we're here. Obviously, if that life support system reaches 0, then you start dying. So you do need to keep that in mind. Again, his iron skin just makes everything an absolute breeze for noobs. Okay, there we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Turner.
And we got a morphic as well. And some plastids, lovely. Okay, looking good. Beautiful. Okay, so that should have opened up the way to the void, but the bolter is only level 20, and I've not literally upgraded anything on the bolter. It's really low damage output. The Lex is level 22. Again, nothing on that has really been upgraded, and the bow is upgraded, which is good. Okay, so I've got quite a bit to do on this account to get it up to scratch, but hopefully that's now opened up. Yep, it has indeed, the void, and we can farm our stuff at will. Okay, so let's exit that. So that's 2 games that you've had for value for money. Oh yeah. My minor games that I like to play are off camera, are on the right hand side, whereas all my main games are on the left hand side. I think you've seen all of these games for sure. I think Half-Life Legacy, we were in the middle of a mission, weren't we, if I remember it right? So these kinds of live streams will be your Office Complex 139. So that's where we were. And dead. Okay. Well, that's running beautifully. I'm happy with that. Just wanted to make sure it was okay. I have loaded Brothers in Arms up, which was kind of the original. I don't know whether it was Call of Duty or Medal of Honor, but it was the original game that started that whole genre off. And I've got three of the games in the series Brothers in Arms, and it's still very, very highly rated and highly thought of today. Yeah, it's the Ubisoft, so whichever franchise Ubisoft made. And this is your one. So we've got all that to enjoy and do. And the other thing I wanted to demonstrate to you all is just how Windows-esque the Linux Mint experience is in 2026, in that you double left click something happens and you're away. You know, you don't have to spend hours configuring stuff. I haven't loaded warplanes at World War II dogfight yet, so let me just load that up. I know the World War One version works very well, and I've also got WRC6 World Rally Championship, which I've not tried at all. So I want to go with the pilot, and what we're going to go, let's go with the USSR.
In 1942, war has spread across the globe, but the fate
Let's click start. Oh, we're in a Polyparkov, lovely. I-16. Okay, so space is like turbo. You may use acceleration, look for them, target the enemy plane. Oh, I wasn't watching, my bad. So your accelerate only lasts for so long before your engine actually overheats. And it looks like your guns. That's right. I'm just trying to reacquaint myself with it. Oh, Messerschmitt ME 109. Achtung. But you're up against a Polyparkov from Mother Russia. Indeed. About 4:30, but we're not going to make it to the party. Okay, and we can zoom up. Brilliant. And we can climb and get altitude. Oh, where's the other one gone? No. There we go. Another confirmed kill for the comrade. And the comrade. Comrade Ebeez. So that works really well. Very happy with that. I don't want to start, actually. I want to quit. Exit the game. There we go. Beautiful. Exit the game. Wow. So spoilt for choice. So the last one I'm going to try is WRC6 and see how that runs on the stock Linux. I mean, of course, we've got Skyrim, we've got, you know, Left 4 Dead 2, Valheim, we've got all the other farm simulator, the cool stuff that I really love to play, Guild Wars, Fallout New Vegas, the original KOTOR, you know, so we're absolutely spoiled for streamable content. And I think it's fantastic how we can showcase this on the Linux Mint as if we were running Microslop, just saying. Now, I've never played this game before, so I'm probably going to suck ass at it. I am used to Grid Autosport. So we've got solo, continue. An error occurred with the device server. Okay, can we? Yeah, we can. So that's with the server. So if I remember right, you've got to use keys for all this. Quick game, career, custom, introduction, driving test. Access career, access quick game. Let's go for quick game. Rally Monte Carlo. We'll probably make an absolute tit of it. We'll just go with defaults. I dread to think how bad this is going to be. But hey, we can get a look and feel for the game and see how it runs on the Linux Mint. Oh, is this us? Okay. Navigate, confirm. I don't even know what the control keys are. Okay.
70, left 3, don't cut. 30, right 6, tightens 3, narrows. And left 4, 50, junction, 13.
This is not going to go well, I'm just saying. Ooh. Ooh. Not going to go well.
Left 4 and right 5, à fond, 80. Left 3, cut, and right 3, cut, 80.
Not good, is it? This car's not going to come back in very good condition. Oh, cripes. It's not very easy to do handbrake turns unless space is... No, it's not. Oh, oh, oh.
13, right 4, tightens, and caution, left 1, opens, 50.
This is definitely nothing like Grid, just saying. Driving a bit like Michael, late for a shift, just saying. In his... of course, I was thinking it's Dave that's got the Dorf, isn't it? I think Michael's got Toyota. Oh dear. Oh, I can't see us getting out of here. Thank you, game.
Left 5, short, brake, into right 1, and hairpin left, tree out.
Oh, Jesus. Looks like Ebeez took the shortcut there.
And right 3, short, into left 3, keep
So I think maybe I should put my Grid Autosport back on. But again, this is part of the games collection that I bought at Christmas. You know, and I do tend to buy games when they're on sale and add them to the library. I'm guessing you'd want a controller because the keyboard isn't ideal. Or steering wheel and pedals, I guess.
Flat right, 120.
But it runs beautifully on the Linux Mint. That's really what I'm after.
Into right 2, short, opens.
Oh, cripes. As you can see, I'm skilled at this game.
Right 5, short, 30, left 6, 30, caution, right 5, over bump, kicks, 40.
What is this guy going on about?
Opens,
Oh,
into hairpin left,
shortcut.
don't cut. And flat right, into right 2, don't cut.
I'm guessing VW don't want to hire me to promote their vehicles.
Left 3, short, don't cut. And right 4, short, à fond, 30.
Spunded it. Ebeez, you suck, you jackass. I'm not sure there's any car actually left.
And right 5, tightens 3, don't cut. Into left 3,
That was taken and done like a pro. Not that bit, there's a bit more car left behind.
left 4, keep in. Into right 5, 30, left 5, very long, tightens, keep in. And caution, right 4, tightens 2, definitely don't cut. Into left 4, à fond, and finished.
And finished. I'm busy remodelling the car on rocks. Oh god, I must have come last. Yeah, I did. Hey up, Dave, how are you? Oh my god, oh way up, Ghosty, lovely. It reminds me of when you dropped me off at... Oh really, Ghosty, really? And this is how EB drove his... Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're all digging in and filling your boots, ain't you? Hey up, Dave, how you doing? All I'm trying to do is showcase some of the great games that we've got on the Linux Mint. And just how Windows-esque an experience it is. And I think it's just absolutely go back to... I love how they do that. Do you wish to go back to Windows? And they just assume that you're running the game on the Windows. ICBM I also bought, which I'm really looking forward to getting into, which is basically nuking the whole world. And again, all these games just run fantastic on the Linux Mint, and you know, I feel so blessed that we are so spoiled. Now, unlike Jeff's PC, there's no crashes here, just saying. Yes, and I've got the stats bar at the top, and that's all courtesy of Steam. That's not a special program. So let's go. I haven't got a clue what the hell I'm doing here. So I'm going to choose Europe. It's default. Scoring mode is default. Difficulty, I'm going to put it on easy, for God's sake. Available point 0. Start. And you basically just nuke the whole world. So here's my home of Europe, and you can deploy your radars, of course, so that you're aware of incoming, and depending where you deploy them depends on how much warning you get. Yeah, that covers. We can do one there, and then we want one south. Okay, I think that pretty much covers us. Where do we want to put the base? We'll put the base in the UK. Okay, where do we want to put the carrier? Well, where can we put the carrier? I guess we can deploy the carrier there, and we need to give the carrier a nice escort group. We can't deploy that Oh, we can deploy that there, and we can deploy the other destroyer. I want to just deploy that near Russia, and we can put the ICBM submarine with the carrier group. Okay, so now we need to take a strike plan, and we need to go air base and max range, and we can hit St. Petersburg. No, that says it's out of range. Really? That shouldn't be out of range. Okay. So we can hit SSBM, so I'm assuming we can hit that with an SSBM, and we can keep on hitting it, I think, until it goes red, and we can attack it. I should have clicked attack. Okay, so, and click play, see what happens. So our radars are all up and running. And we're absolutely trashing St. Petersburg. I'm guessing we're going to get pretty much nuked. Can I cancel that? Don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll have to learn the game. But I'm very, very excited. An exhibition of what it would look like when you're playing it is really cool. So this is Moscow getting absolutely annihilated by the West. Please do not concern yourself, Moscow will retaliate via the dead man's hand, I'm guessing. Wow. So, look, I can't wait to play this. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I can't remember where exit is. It's here. Wake up, Ebeez. And similar to that, I've also got Domination, which I love to bits, and I kind of understand it, but you know, I'm still learning these sorts of games. Domination, so again you've got various different types. Let's load the UK. I don't know where I got to on this game, and again it's just one of those games that oh, it's fast forwarded to present day, isn't it? Okay, so I can delete this game because for some reason I must have attacked something and got absolutely trounced. But this game's fantastic, looks fantastic, and it's the sort of genre that I really want to get into. The other game that I've got, which is the native, is the Zero AD, which I know Jeff really likes. Enable the feedback. Yeah, okay. But again, this is not my genre. Matches, load game, new campaign, and again, you know, I've tried to over time I will try to learn this and become much better at it. Start scenario, but at the moment I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing or anything else. So EB, on another note, I've been sitting in shadows observing your progress on recovery from your health issue. Congrats, mate. You are getting back to the old EB. Thank you, Dave. That's really, really appreciated. Hey up, Ray. Mickey Slops. Love it. This. Airstrip 1. Yeah. Reminds me of when you drop. Yeah, I love that. I mean, and the other overwhelming desire that I have is to have you guys and girls come in here, no matter what I'm doing, and just have a great time. So, you know, look, by all means, give me shit, do whatever you just enjoy yourselves, have a bit of fun. I mean, poor old Jeff this morning with his crashes. I mean, that's 2 live streams now that I've watched of Jeff, and I've just been in absolute stitches because I know what it's like when you get that, oh, fuck it, you know. And Jeff's twice got so close to that. He really has. It's just fantastic to watch. And last but not least, there's no point in me going through the others, is the Farm Sim 15. Now, with all of these games, on the older games, I try to not only install them and run them, but beautify them so they look as good as they can do on the Linux. And, you know, I'm at a stage now in my Linux life where not only is it a very, very Windows microslop experience, in that, as I say, you double click something and it just works, but I also find modding stuff and beautifying it and enjoying it so easy these days, probably because I've done a shitload of it. I get that. But damn me if this all doesn't look amazing. Well, it does to me. I'm very, very proud and very, very happy with the whole Mint setup. Now, I know it's not CachyOS, I know it's not Bazzite, I know it's not the latest and greatest designed for gaming distro, but I think it just goes to demonstrate how good a base distro like Linux Mint can be for your ordinary user, not your Linux enthusiast or your Windows power user, just your ordinary PC user running a stock Mint, because that's what I'm running here, is in a very, very good place for gaming, for sure. Is it F for lights? It is. Now, again, beautifying a game and modding a game are 2 completely different things. So I've beautified my Farm Sim 15. Because it's super small and super light on the resources of the PC and the operating system, and B, because I think it's one of the best iterations of the game. And, you know, look, I could put gazillions of games in here for sure, but really don't need to be honest. I'm just spoiled. As I said, I'm sure I said before, I feel so blessed. I've got a fantastic community. I love it when people really have a good time and enjoy themselves on the streams. So I'll do my best to play some of these games and royally fuck it up, which should give you all plenty of opportunity to fill your boots at my expense, which makes me very, very happy. Mint is safe, fast and solid. It just works. It does, Dave. It's fantastic. I'm on the Windies at the minute, kind of sick of it though. Best of luck with that, Ray. Microslop. Linux Mint cooks. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Michael. You know, so I'm trying to stand up for, you know, because I watch a lot of YouTube and Twitch and Rumble, you know, and everybody's banging on, quite rightly so, about how good CachyOS is and Bazite and this, that and the other. And that's great. But for the ordinary Microsoft Windows user who has no history of Linux, doesn't really give a shit, just wants to put something on the PC which is going to work and stand them in good stead. Well, I've tried them all. I mean, everything from custom building from the ground up from scratch to pre-built distro. I've pretty much, like most of you guys and girls, tried them all over my lifetime. The happiest Linux time I had ever was on Peppermint, and I have to say Linux Mint is taking that Peppermint experience and then added some on top. So this is why I've ended up on Mint, because I do get a lot of people message me, why on earth are you on Mint? Why have you not gone to Gen 2 or Linux from scratch, or, you know, Slackware? Slack's a great option, blah blah blah. Because Mint just works. It's hassle free. I switch my PC on, use it, play my games, do my stuff, switch it off, and I'm done. I don't have to worry about, you know, a gazillion updates like any Arch-based system. I don't have to worry about it breaking. And, you know, it might not be, you know, it might not give me a gazillion frames a second. I don't care. I just want to play and stream the game, and we've all got the scans, but we're liberated. Yeah, absolutely. I must get around to fixing my main PC. Yeah, go for it, Ray. The people at Tiny 11 are really touting it. I have to catch my breath from laughing at them. Well, the thing is, I think any Windows 11 operating system, even the IoT one, you are going to run into a shitstorm sooner or later. I mean, Microsoft are stupid, but they're not stupid. You know, and I could put Windows 11 IoT on here and install a dodgy key and all the rest of it. Well, sooner or later you're going to get caught up too. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's undo this. And we're ready to start making a fortune, just saying. Oh my god. Hang on. I wanted to start you at the beginning. There you go, big boy. H, isn't it? So, you know, I'm in a fantastic, wonderful... Oh. Okay, so that's not ready yet to... I thought that was ready for harvesting. Clearly not. So I'm a Chab. Where's the map? Is it under I? It's under I on this one, isn't it? Yeah. Growth, there we go. So it's growing. It's not ready to harvest yet. Okay, Chab. Well, it has been a while, just saying. Let's put it on fast forward. Maybe it'll be tomorrow in game. Tomorrow before that's ready to harvest. But hopefully this one's going to set us up to start buying our next field, which Michael wants me to buy the dogleg one. I'm still not convinced. But I actually genuinely feel sorry and worried for people who have to stay either on Windows 10 because they can't upgrade to 11, and for whatever reason they can't switch to Linux. So their only option is to stay on 10 and devil take the hindmost. Or people that do switch to Windows 11, God help you. Really, God help you. Because I think you're going to have your hands full. Now, the black sock I cured on Linux, so we've no more black socks coming out of any exhausts. As you can see here, and I've cured that simply by using one of Glorious Egg Roll's GE protons. The standard valve protons will give you one of Michael's used minging socks out the exhaust, whereas Glorious Egg Rolls gives you the proper sort of shimmering effect that the exhaust is supposed to provide you with. So I'm quietly for the whole of 2026 on a private crusade, and hopefully in the next 12 months will, God willing, providing nothing happens to me, will end up with a full back catalogue of showcasing stuff on Linux Mint. And look, you can debate this as fact or opinion, but Jeff is right. There is a massive renaissance underway of people using and running older games, because right now older PCs are cheap to pick up. There's a massive glut of Windows 10 PCs that can be had for sod all. Slap Linux Mint on them, and then either get yourself a graphics card, which you can pick up very, very cheaply. I mean, I've got 3 graphics cards here, which I've pulled out my office for cleaning. Everything from an nVidia GTX 660, another nVidia GTX there, which is a 1GB card, and another nVidia GTX and an nVidia GT 710 and a Radeon HD, I think it's 5450. And this, I was toying with the idea of, cause some of these 2GB and even 4GB graphics cards are available and are very, very cheap at the minute on eBay, and they're fantastic for running both Linux Mint and for playing older games. There we go, now it's harvestable, so we can put that back down to 5 times. Lovely. So it's 8 o'clock at night, so we can get this done. And he's although it's a really, really bad time to be thinking of building a new PC for the latest and greatest games, it's a fucking fantastic time to be taking older PCs, slapping a graphics card on them, putting Linux on it, and just enjoying the absolute pants out of it. Now, if you do go for older graphics cards, well, you're not going to be able to stream or make videos because they don't have the codecs inbuilt in them graphics cards. But if all you want to do is play games, you can do it pretty cheaply today, for sure, and fill your boots. Plus, newer games are fucking huge. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Ghosty. They are absolutely massive, and they're cost you a fortune, or their remake. You go for Oblivion, which I've got, or Oblivion Remake. I dread to think of the amount of money I'd have to throw on a PC to play Oblivion Remaster in the sort of quality that I can play Oblivion on here in 1080p 60 frames a second, no problem at all. Good luck trying to do that with Remaster. I might pick up a Windows 10 machine, and with probably they're so cheap, sort of 30 and 40 quid at the minute, Ray, on eBay. And that's for some decent specs. And the thing is, the graphics cards as well are just so cheap. And if you wanted a cheap graphics card for gaming, I don't know if I've still got it in here actually. And I can't see it. Why can I not see it? Because I'm looking in the wrong bit, that's why. Chabo. So if we load eBay up, I can't remember what I searched for. I think it was AMD or R9 270, not the X version. And this has been, you know, you can pick the 4 gig up. Alright, that's parts only. For like 20 quid. That's the 2 gig version. You can pick the 4. I've seen the 4 gig advertised for like 20 quid. That's a great little old gaming card. It really, really is. They're about 9 years old now. But you know, if you didn't want to go to an RX 580, then you know some of these, the RX 270s, or there's the R9 Nano that you can pick up if you can find it. R9, and of course this is on eBay, which wouldn't be my first stop. 4GB Nano, 150 quid. So even the price for these is going back up. Wow, 250 quid through the roof. So if we have a quick look on CEX, which is always where I start, because they've got a shop near where I live in a place called Corby, and you can have stuff delivered here. So again, if I type in AMD R9 space 270, and I've probably put 370 in like a twat. 270. Oh my god, really? What the fuck is the matter with you, Ebeez? Get a grip. What were you saying, Dave? Just saying. And do a search for that. I mean, they've got one for 15 quid, an R9 270. Well, and that looks really, really nice. At that money, you can't go wrong. If all you want to do is play older games on Linux, that's going to run fantastic. It's only a 2 gig card. You don't need any more than 2 gigs if you're playing older games. And I'd say you pick that up for 15 quid. It's available right now. You can go and buy it. What more do you want? You know, and if you keep your eye out on eBay, you can sometimes pick bargains up on there, as well as the Facebook Marketplace and all the other places that you can go. But CEX is definitely, I mean, there's a 280 3 gig. There's an R9 270, another one here with the original blow up, beautiful looking cards, 15 quid. I mean, really. What more do you want? 15 quid. I doubt you'd find an R9 Nano on here. You might do, but I'd be very lucky. AMD R9 Nano, and you know, again, it's how much you want to pay for these sorts of things. It's 92 quid on CX, or you could do a lot better than that card for that sort of money. I mean, even the I tell you what is a steal at the minute, the Titan V series, which makes the old GTX 1080 Ti 265 quid. I'd say that's expensive. You can usually find these for around about the £200 mark. But the thing is, at least if you buy it from CEX, you're covered. There's a 1080 8 gig, 130 quid. That's fantastic value for money. Again, if you want to play and create YouTube content. So, you know, cripes, I mean, you are spoiled when you think if you limit yourself to older AM4 platforms, you are absolutely spoiled. I mean, GTX 1650 Super 4 gig at 90 quid. I still think you can do better than that. Although that's not a bad card, but you know, so do you see what I'm saying? I mean, you're in a great place. I don't know if I'll have to check. So AM4 bundle. They usually have some good bundles on here, which don't tell me the prices of these are going up through the roof. So let's sort by lowest. I usually sort by ending soon. So £190 gets you an A series motherboard with a Ryzen 3 3200G and 8GB of DDR4 Ram. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think you can do a lot better than that. So there's a 16 gig. It looks like prices are starting to ramp up, doesn't it? To be fair, they're starting to get a bit silly, and that's with an A series board, not a B series board. So maybe it's just this moment in time. I don't know. But I mean, again, you know, look, if you're prepared to be a little bit patient, a little bit dogged, at least you can, at least you can achieve your goals. EB, how does that R9 compare to a G? Oh, better than a 1050. Ti, definitely. The R9 Nano, because your R9 Nano will fit in any case and draws its power straight off the motherboard, and it's still DirectX 12 compatible. GDX 1050 Ti is again a great go-to card, but again you tend to find that people slap premiums on them. I still think in 2026 the best card you can buy for compatibility and for gaming is the AMD RX 580. I don't think you can beat it in terms of value for money or what it is, and it's an 8GB graphics card. That's for parts only, don't you know. And of course, if you select new, it'd be interesting to see actually if the prices of these are starting to. So there's over 40 brand new for sale, and these are the cheap Chinese ones. These are the ones that I've got. I've got a Chinese R, and it's fantastic value for money. £80 brand new, collection only. Fair enough. £100, so they're starting to creep up. There's the Mills, that's the standard Mills RX 580, up to £125. And these are great cards. I mean, I've got the Jing Sui version, but I'd either go for the Soyo or the Mills if I was going to buy it. Unless you want to go used second hand, in which case you're spoilt for choice. But again, it's up to you to ensure that you know you're not overpaying for it. Unboxed, untested. If you're willing to take a punt, then £30 for that. I mean, that's a beautiful looking card. Absolutely. And that'll run absolutely everything right out the box. And Linux Mint will love it because it's AMD. I don't like the look of that colouring on the back plate. I don't know whether that's water damage or not. But anyway, look, you know, this is just my opinion. You have your own opinions, etc. But I would definitely go for an RX 580. If I was kind of starting from scratch, or if I'd got like an office tower PC and it just needed some more RAM and, you know, a graphics card. I mean, at these prices, I mean, that's a 4 gig. That's one of the best looking cards on the market, the Sapphire Nitro, and that's only a 4 gig, and that's at £65 pre-owned. Well, you know, with that sort of money, there's a pre-owned Soyo at £70. Well, you can buy them new for £80 plus, and that's brand new. £81 is that the collection only. You know, still in its packet, never been used, and that's a white one. And all right, it's the SP2048 version, which isn't as good as a full-on AMD Radeon RX 580. That's got more bandwidth than what these have got. But do you know what? The one I've had, absolutely flawless. runs everything perfect. And for older games, if you're talking about older games, well, Overkill doesn't even begin to cover it. There's a brand new Raiden RX 580. Soyo's okay. Milsy's okay. Jingshui's okay. Some of the other brands I can't comment on. I really don't know. But you really can't go wrong if you're building a system up from scratch, or as I say, if you've bought a second-hand system. Right, everybody. Well, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very, very much for your support. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I will go back to doing the gaming streams and having a good laugh with you all. Thank you so much, as I say, for your support. Look after yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend. And remember, where Microslop is concerned, fuck 'em. Do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, it's all about you. See you all soon. Have a great weekend. Much, much love, every one of you. Take care. Cheers.